Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to yourself. Let's reframe this. Boundaries bukan tembok untuk jauhkan orang. Boundaries are bridges. They teach people how to love and respect you better. Hi ladies, hello mamas. Welcome back to You Rock podcast untuk high achieving women who want to lead, love and live with more calm, clarity and confidence. I'm your host Dr. Aleh Majid, life coach, Enneagram practitioner and mama navigating all the beautiful and messy layers of ambition and motherhood. So hari ni we're diving into a big one, boundaries. Specifically, how to set them without feeling guilty. Because I know just the word boundaries pun dah buat ramai orang rasa tak selesa. But trust me, by the end of this episode, you'll see that boundaries bukan kasar. Boundaries are kind, clear and necessary for your peace. Why it's so hard to set boundaries? Kalau you are like most of my clients, you probably said at some point, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Kalau I tak tolong, siapa lagi nak buat? I feel bad saying no. That guilt, it usually comes from two things. Fear of disappointing people or the belief that your worth is tied to how much you give. And for high-achieving women, especially moms, this gets amplified. You've always been the one to show up, handle things, be reliable. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to yourself. Let's reframe this. Boundaries bukan tembok untuk jauhkan orang. Boundaries are bridges. They teach people how to love and respect you better. They protect your energy, they protect your focus, they protect your emotional safety. Kalau kita tak ada boundaries, kita akan sentiasa rasa drained, resentful or disconnected from our true self. And research confirms this. Healthy boundaries are essential for emotional well-being. A review from positivepsychology.com shows that boundaries help reduce burnout, increase self-respect and preserve mental health. I've seen this so many times in coaching, women saying yes to clients, yes to family, colleagues, even when deep down, dia tak larat, dia tak agree or dia tengah burn out. Tapi takut rasa, jahat kalau tolak. Let me just say this. Boundaries are not rejection, they are self-respect. Dulu, I used to say yes to everything. That extra meeting, last minute requests, favors, unpaid work. And every time I ignored my limits, I look calm on the outside, but dalam hati, rasa serabut. Itu bukan dalam hati ada taman tau. Dalam hati rasa serabut. I snap at my kids, I get annoyed with my husband, I'd question myself, padahal I wasn't angry at them. I was angry at me for abandoning my own needs. Bila I finally started saying, let me get back to you, I can't commit to that right now, or I need some quiet time this weekend, I didn't just feel better, I felt free. Here's another key insight. Guilt is normal, but it's often not a reliable signal that you're doing something wrong. As Dr. David Tian explains, guilt in boundary setting often comes from old conditioning, not present reality. Let's make this easy. You don't have to start with big dramatic no's. Here are 3 simple but powerful boundaries you can try this week. Number 1, time boundaries. Block off just 30 minutes a day for you. That's it. No kids, no clients, no work, no chores, no catching up on work. Just pause and be. This could look like duduk diam dengan secawan kopi, or journaling to clear your mind, or tidur kejap. tanpa rasa guilty. Or listening to a calming audio or walking in silence. It might feel strange at first, like, boleh kan rehat sekarang? Banyak benda nak buat kan? Tapi bila you buat consistently, your body will start trusting you again. The second thing is communication boundaries. You don't have to reply to every message immediately. The world won't fall apart if you respond later, right? This could look like not checking WhatsApp the moment you wake up or replying during designated focus windows, or you can even mute group chats that drain you. Letting people know I'll get back to you by this evening is some of the ways that you can honor your communication boundaries. Sometimes the pressure isn't even from outside. It's not from others. It's from ourselves. So remind yourself you're not available 24/7 and that's okay. And number 3 is emotional boundaries. Not every story, every complaint, or every problem is yours to solve. Especially if you're the strong one in your circle, people may naturally offload on you. But before you absorb everything, pause and ask, is this mine to carry? So this doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop over carrying, right? If someone's venting but it's affecting your peace, it's okay to gently redirect the conversation or step away for a moment. Say something like, I hear you. Can we talk about this later when I'm in a better space? Here's some ways of protecting your energetic boundaries. Energetic boundaries protect your emotional capacity so you can show up with presence when it truly matters. Also know this, the discomfort you feel when setting boundaries is a sign of growth. Abby Metcalf reminds us that guilt often means you're shifting from people-pleasing into self-advocacy. Start small. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Tapi setiap boundary you set, you're teaching the world how to treat you. And you're also teaching yourself that your needs matter. Take a deep breath with me, close your eyes kalau boleh, and just ask yourself, where in my life do I feel stretched too thin? What do I need to protect my energy this week? Write it down. Honor it. That's your boundary starting point. If this episode made you realize it's time to draw the line and reclaim your space, I have something just for you. The Calm Within workbook is a free reflective guide for women who are done with people pleasing and ready to reconnect with their inner calm. Download it now at the link in the show notes or DM me the word calm on Instagram at alia.majid and I'll send to you personally. And kalau you rasa ready for deeper support, book a complimentary clarity call with me. We'll talk about where you're feeling stuck, what boundaries you need most right now, and how I can support you through this next chapter. Link for that juga ada in the show notes. And remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's one of the most powerful ways to honor your time, your values, and your future. Next week's episode is one you don't want to miss. It's called Taming the To-Do List Monster. Taming the To-Do List Monster. How to stop overloading your brain and finally focus with ease. Until then, you rock and you don't have to apologize for protecting your peace. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.